So a very pleasant good evening and welcome back to the Bucks County Curling Club for this 9 p.m. draw here on Friday, where our featured sheet will be Team Buffington from the Pittsburgh Curling Club. They will be throwing the Blue Rocks. Throwing first, Steve Buffington, along with Carson Turner, Nick Steiner, and Mike Thornton. And they will be opposed by Jelly Beans from the Denver Curling Club, skipped by Andy Eaton, viced by Aaron Wishart. Adam Stevenson's the second, and Mike Doherty is the lead.
I think there's actually a change of lineup on the Denver curling team. I believe their skip was unable to attend, and they slid back a position. I believe the lead is a sub from Plainfield. I don't remember his name, though.
Fair enough, fair enough. So I'm Dave Schmello. I'm joined here in the booth by Chris Mahoney and Amy Mensch. Hello, folks.
Hello.
Evening.
First stone is hogged.
Second stone is over.
And red.
Indeed it is, partner.
Nice color.
He will indeed be guarding the side of the forefoot, and Steve is going to be throwing a centerline guard. Now, Steve Buffington is the president of the Pittsburgh Curling Club, which has broken ground on their dedicated facility. And congratulations, mazel tov, and everything to that.
It's a bouncing baby curling club.
Apparently it's very muddy, though.
Yeah,
they haven't been able to do much because of the rain. It's Pennsylvania.
They've had some fun. They had to remove some coal. That's been a thing. Then they had to move topsoil around. That's been a thing.
The joys of building a building.
And yeah, I shared with Steve that we had 82 change orders building our warm room.
And that wasn't even a building.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, we started with walls and a roof.
I mentioned to Steve that we had an open election for the board here at Bucks County. And he said, jokingly, not joking, I'd gladly serve if I didn't have to build a building.
Yeah, luckily none of our, whoever's an incoming board member will have to build anything, thankfully.
It was quite the ordeal.
It turned out so well, though.
Not so bad. It doesn't suck.
Oh. That's your...
I poked you with my cord, sorry.
It's a very soft cord.
Oh. And we're off.
Well, that FCC fine is coming in any day now.
And we don't even have many beers here today.
No. Do we have them at all this weekend?
I don't know.
Golfing today, I think.
He was, yeah.
I have a T-shirt for him too. So, to the other four of you that are watching right now, we're more than happy to chime in on the live chat and answer your questions, comments, queries, or concerns.
And if you hear anything offensive, remember, this is Ian Alexander.
And Matt Pring.
Ooh, we have some Bucks on Bucks action there over on She Day.
Yeah, She Day is Bucks on Bucks. I'm going to take a flyer, and I think Bucks is going to win.
I don't know if I'll take that action. We'll have to see how this plays out.
So
You have two Pittsburgh teams out there, I think.
Brockman is red.
B and D.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And then the men's team and the women's team are both out.
Is the guy with a really nice beard, is he Pittsburgh or Denver?
Denver.
Oh, that's a nice beard.
Well, you can tell it's nice because you can see it from here and admire it.
I worked a volunteer event today where we were packing a lot of meals, and
I thought that was going somewhere.
just, okay.
What did you think he was volunteering to pack? You know what?
know.
Don't answer that. There's people out there who might be offended.
And I almost considered shaving clean just to not have to wear the damn beard guard.
Oh, the little chin saver.
Yeah. But we started to pack. Today we packed 100,000 meals.
Nice.
For hungry folks in Bucks County. 50,000 residents of Bucks County are food insecure, and 16% of children, which is obviously pretty shitty.
Yeah. That's something that your organization that you're on the board for does stuff with too.
They
right?
were there at the event today, actually. Some of the staff.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And still a little bit short on the funds that we need for that. So UW United Way Bucks County, UWBucks.org. Every 25 cents equals a meal, so can make some real impact. We think we live in an affluent place, and there's still a lot of people who are having problems feeding themselves, so it's a real deal.
Oh, it's going to get the back? No.
And that ends a serious part of our show.
Now back to the soft chord jokes.
Is he just trying to draw in or tap that?
I think he wants a bit of a tap.
I'd tap it.
Sounds like a good call, I think.
So glad we brought Amy in here.
I really offer so much. I just bring a lot to the table.
I think we're going to need a 2 a.m. draw in order to not get censored. It's like when you used to watch HBO when you were a child. Not
we didn't
that
get
I did.
HBO, but we got like the wavy lines. So you kind of like went on like, ooh, I think that might be something.
Is that blue or green? I don't know. Either way.
Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think.
Okay, so we're sitting 1 and 2 red stones right now.
And they have hammer. But I think Pittsburgh's trying to go after that guard in the front. Let's see if they can get it.
Yeah, trying to open it up some. Now, Steve is here with some newer members of his club. They are without ice right now as they are building their facility. So they're actively trying to keep members engaged.
And they were kind enough to bring a bottle of whiskey for the ice crew, so kudos to them.
Steve is well known for that.
I didn't say that. There's no whiskey back in the ice crew area. None.
I did ice on Thursday, though, and I made sure there was not a flood back there.
Well, then you can have some of the whiskey that doesn't exist.
Okay, then.
Just remember to exhale after you drink it.
Exactly.
I waded into Lake Warminster to unclog the drain.
The things you have to do.
At least you need to climb into the cooling tower.
We've both done that.
We have. I think he's thinking about drawing under the guard or making a play on those reds. I'm not sure what he's looking at.
I think he's going to make a play in the reds, I think.
Yeah, now it looks like he's thinking to hit and roll. Or no, he wants to draw. I mean, I like that. If you're confident in your draw weight, you get one. Those two guards are staggered, so you're not going to have a play on it.
Yeah, if you're going to give Steve a choice, he's always going to favor the draw. It's just his style.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy one by any stretch, but
oh no,
if you're confident in it, I think that's the play.
It's only his first, so, you know, he's got another one to come.
True.
It's running really fast tonight.
It has been quite keen. We've been clocking the ice in hog to hog around 15.2, 15.4.
Yeah, I tried to nip it about a guard speed to slow it down for everybody.
And thank you for making the ice. Appreciate that.
Sure.
Especially if you're just getting back from vacation. It's nice of you.
Nah, I have a lot of beer here. I might as well be here.
And your wife's playing on a really good team.
I guess that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, her teammates are excellent.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
So the first stone from Steve Buffington is away. The brushers are on it. It appears to be tight to the guard.
It also appears to be very, very light.
So that will rack and leave it sitting 2 stones for Denver.
Well, now they're going to try and throw essentially the same draw.
I think that, okay, they're going to call the draw. If it comes in, it's okay. And now they're going to play the other turn.
Well, I don't know if they quite know what they're going to play. Yeah. Now the skip's making a call. Throw the draw he's seen.
They're going to draw underneath. Well, this could be quite a bit outside of where any stones went, so going to want to throw a little bit more weight. So with the corn broom.
Oh, but he's got Teflon on the corn broom.
Yep.
Oh. Is that hockey tape?
Aaron Wishart.
It might be.
Now the skip. Do you think he's related to Elevator Chris?
I'm going to guess not. We actually ran into Elevator Chris in Ireland.
How common of a name is that, though?
Wishart or Elevator Chris?
Well, Wishart, but
Is
I don't know.
it Wishart or Wishart?
I don't know.
I thought it was Wishart.
He's Elevator Chris to me, but
Yeah.
Is it safe to ask why?
Because he couldn't find his way out of an elevator.
partner, you can tell that story way better than I can.
I lived it. I don't know if I want to do that to him on a live broadcast to 6 other people.
8.
Ooh.
8 other people. Yeah, he had a couple.
As curlers do.
And that's how I learned I can get keys to other people's hotel rooms just by having a drunk person that they want to get out of the lobby.
The best part is how you said, the front desk clerk said, "There's one of you people in the elevator."
I finally got to use the phrase, "What do you mean, you people?" It was one of the better days of my life.
All right, so Steve Buffington here with his last stone facing 2, trying to draw underneath cover. If he does this, he's going to be assured of a steal. If not, he's going to be giving up 3. The stone is away.
Yeah.
It looks a little light.
Yeah, they got to be on that.
Nick and Mike are on it right off the bat.
You're already on the guard, if you even get there.
And that is light all day. So
That's hogged.
it will be a draw for 3 for the Denver Curling Club.
At least if he gets it over, it's in the way, but not quite. I don't know. This isn't a super easy draw for 3, though. I mean, I know all you have to do is touch white, but...
Yeah, but you just come the intern side, right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he now...
Oh, my God. He's lining... He wants to get 4.
He's gearing up for the 4.
This is...
Well, I mean, I think regardless of how
Trying
this...
to run back?
Yeah. I mean, I think regardless of how this works, you get 1. You could potentially get 4. Even if your action rock rolls out, you get 3. I mean...
Chris, I think this is over-aggressive right now.
I think so, too, especially since the difference between drawing for 3 and hitting for 4 is 1 in the first end.
It's good math there.
I don't think the upside really warrants this.
But here we go. We're going to have a run-back attempt for 4. Aaron Wishart, final rock in the first end. Stones away. Has to move. And here it comes down. Now we're on it. You got to go. You got to go. You got to hold it. Got to hold it.
No.
Got to hold it. And it's already passed. Now will it drag it past?
Oh.
And you're going to end up with just 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
So almost the worst possible scenario there.
Yeah, I don't really know that there was a way you get nothing.
That's score 1, and Steve skates back, and he's
pretty happy.
He's going to be praying a novena right now.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a gift there.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think you're already guaranteed 2. That early in the game, that just seemed like too much of a risk.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, there wasn't really giant draw ports, but they were still there. I think.
Well, you could have thrown a heavy draw and crash onto it and been okay.
Sure, I agree.
It looks like Bucks took 1 on sheet A.
Ooh.
I don't know which Bucks, but I'm guaranteed that it's a Bucks.
I think it's the Brockman Bucks.
Yeah, it is on sheet A. Amanda Brockman with a 1-0 lead. And we're finishing up the first ends on the other sheets, and we'll give you an update on them as we go.
Philadelphia got 1 against Nutmeg there on sheet C.
There we go. So good for Team Alexander there. If he does well, we'll say he's from Bucks County. If not, he's from Philadelphia.
Can you see who's sitting on D? It's Pittsburgh Plainfield, I think.
Well, there's a blue stone in the house,
which is Pittsburgh. Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's sitting like 5.
Oh.
Drawing for 6.
They are super nice.
Who's sitting 5?
Pittsburgh. But they were drawing for 6, but she's a little heavy. So I think she's just going to get her mitt full.
Oh, so Amanda's throwing 4th rocks now.
I think it's 5. Maybe it's 6. I don't know.
I respect myself, Jim. I said I respect myself, and I will take another of this light beer.
I wasn't sure where you were going with that one.
No.
Yeah,
all I heard was I respect myself, Jim.
I was being careful there.
He offered to get another beer, but he was trying to take away my one that's not quite finished.
Oh. Now it's becoming clear.
Yeah.
The rain is gone.
The plot moistens.
Thank you for saying plot.
Bye.
And we had Dan D'Amico departing the warm room.
Oh, I thought he was just touching people.
I didn't get touched.
Sorry.
Thanks, Dave. Dave is also really good. He learned this apparently at Drama Productions at stretching out your neck.
Yes.
Yeah. I was very appreciative of that the other night.
Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah. It's all about the pressure points.
He He worked in the drama department with Matt Schulteis at Drexel.
Oh.
Yeah, we were both theater minors. Theater production minors, both of us. We did both appear on stage on several different occasions.
Sometimes on purpose.
Sometimes it's just bad theater production.
Yeah, but yeah, both Matt and I were lighting designers and stage managers and all that jazz.
Ha! Did you do Chicago?
No, we did not.
Yeah, I would have made that joke better.
All that jazz.
It would have.
Yep.
And all that jazz.
There's no jazz fingers happening right now. Give it a little sparkle.
Wait, isn't it jazz hands and spirit fingers?
Well, yes, and these are golden.
Oh.
Thank you. You need to make them sparkle.
We're really bad at radio. Let's do jazz hands.
They get the
Well,
picture.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what,
God.
we all have faces for radio, so.
Wow. Thanks a lot.
Okay, me and Chris do.
I was going to say me and you do.
I
was going to give
wasn't
Lindsay a bone
disagreeing.
there.
No.
So that one Rex on the top guard
I'm not
trying to
playing
get
that one.
underneath, and it's going to be, it's going to open it up a touch. It's still going to be sitting 1 stone for Philadelphia. Oh, sorry, for Denver, rather.
I was going to say, what sheet are we on?
Way too much cranberry juice in that one.
You see more
So
vodka.
any? Oh yeah, that's real red.
You just want to splash for color.
You got to avoid the intervention somehow.
That's correct.
It's good for your kidneys, though.
It does, it does. I pee freely.
Oh, Chris, there's something in his hair. Can you get that? You had.
Grooming Jim Fennon like he's a
Thank you.
monkey.
Oh, there's more.
Jesus
There
Christ,
you go.
man.
It's like he stuck his head in a bowl of chips.
Seriously.
Head and shoulders, brother. Okay, so now with facing multiple stones, Steve Buffington
Trying
is
to
looking
take out
to
the-
do some cleanup here.
Yeah.
Is there a double there? Can you
Oh yeah,
scratch
there
it?
is for
Absolutely.
sure. There's a couple different doubles. And it looks like he's going to have to get the one that splits the top guards.
Well, I don't even know if I think.
I think they're going to come
He's got that. That's
Yeah,
going to
he's
be right
got
in the
that.
crotch.
Think.
Dink,
not
dink.
to move either out.
But so
It's good enough for government work, though.
it improves the situation. It does leave the shot stone buried underneath cover, but at least it's his own stone.
It's a dead run back of only 3 feet or so.
Right. So Denver Skip looking for a counter here.
Yeah, he wants to make a play on that. Oh, hack weight on the blue rock.
I don't like that, Chris.
This could go real poorly real fast. Although I think he threw more than hack weight.
Is that going to come in?
No, it's coming now. All right.
Yeah, but half of the redstone's exposed now.
Yeah.
If Pittsburgh makes a nifty little shot here, they could be sitting 3.
Yeah, but I think even if you, I mean, I like making the play on that red rock, but even if you do it, you're going to roll back to your other blue, and I think there's going to be a pretty easy double right there. Maybe even a triple, depending upon how it lines up.
And Ed, we do plan on giving updates on all the sheets. Folks really suck at posting scores.
Pittsburgh
Oh, they
did.
took 6.
Pittsburgh did score 6 in the first end over on sheet D against, I think that's Plainfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Plainfield/Finger Lakes.
Oh, the Plain Lakes of Finger or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Caitlin Stackis and her rank, and that's, well, 6, well, that's a lot.
Just drawn down. Oh, they left it short.
They drew a god.
And on sheet C, it was Philadelphia and Ian Alexander scoring a single point in the first 10. And also a single point for Team Brockman on sheet A. So, Ed, we got you. Try drawing in another rock here. Just a touch heavy.
It's got a little bit of pepper.
Gonna settle down to the back of the 12-foot. So Steve's trying to figure out what he's going to do here.
Does Aaron skip without a gripper?
He does.
Yeah, yeah.
I would fall on my ass.
It's beard magic.
This one's coming down. It's got to get past the guard. We're sweeping to get past the guard. Now we're up.
Oh, it's way past the guard. It's just the question is it going to catch it on the right angle or not? And it's not.
That leaves red with C.
That's not the worst outcome. They're going to try to put one back. Starting to get late in the end, though.
Bill sending me text requests to tell jokes.
Oh, wow. There's a heck of a tick and roll there over on sheet A.
Fine shot. First stone away from the Denver skip. Trying to clog up the works here some.
Is that going to cut over or no?
We have been seeing some late finish, and there it is.
Yeah.
Now they're going to drag it over.
Oh, yeah, he didn't burn it. He's good.
Definitely a port there for Steve.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants. So, a little hit and roll for Steve Buffington, president of the Pittsburgh Curling Club. Currently building their own dedicated facility on the only 2 acres of flat land left in Allegheny County. And they have dealt with a plethora of issues. They had to figure out, they found out there was coal on the property. They had to figure out what to do with the coal.
There's only so many bad kids at Christmas.
Yep, they had to figure out what to do with the coal, and then now the coal deal might fall through. Almost sounds like a Many Beers broadcast here.
Blue light instead of Miller light.
And then they had to move the topsoil around. Whew. It's a lot of fun. But be really happy to see a dedicated curling club come to the western part of Pennsylvania.
Someone likes you.
It's not my phone.
Oh. Well, Ellie Johnson likes somebody.
I think someone likes Steve Johnson.
Steve, your phone is beeping.
Who does not like Steve Johnson? This one's a little bit wide from Steve Buffington.
He's going to get the guard.
Getting the guard is fine. You just don't want to jam it on the back.
Didn't want to do that.
All right, that didn't work out at all.
So it does leave Denver sitting 1-2 right now. So the call here is likely going to be a guard for the draw path. They'll take their 1-2 and be quite happy with that.
No, well, for some reason the Vice wants to make a play on that back blue rock, but
that's a terrible call.
I don't know why.
That would be a terrible call.
Why does this
And right now the skip's going to skate down and hopefully say that that's a terrible call.
I mean, I guess if you took it out, it would get you 3 or 4.
Whoa. What the?
Well, yep, there it is. I mean, it's not as bad as running that blue guard back in, but it's definitely not a good call.
No.
Well, he's saying, could this guy run this one back? And
sure.
Not throwing any shade on Steve at all, but that's not a shot that Steve's going to call for Steve. Steve's always going to want to call himself a draw.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, if you're like, well, I could give him a draw or I could give him a run back, I think I'd rather give him a run back.
Which is why I would throw a guard.
Right, I'm with you.
But instead, it is...
And he rolls out anyway.
Rolled out.
So it gives him 1 more if Steve misses the draw.
Yeah, so, it is sitting 3 right now for Denver.
But with a wide open draw.
And Steve's going to throw a draw here all day.
Yeah.
He does have a sweet beard, Bill. So, Dave, do you know why you don't see a lot of hippos hiding in trees?
Why is that, Amy?
Because they're really good at it.
That's Amy Metz. She'll be here all weekend.
You're so welcome.
Try the veal.
I don't think anyone said thank you.
Make sure you tip your waiters and bartenders. It's really funny when they fall over.
Oh, wow.
Was that on A?
Yeah, it looked like Ellen there was going to kick a rock for some reason. I couldn't quite figure out why. And then it got by anyway. I was very confused.
Looks like
What is that? Very close
Turner
Dan
took
Pearson.
1.
Are we at Barca Lounger weight yet?
Oh,
Am I at Barca Lounger weight?
No, are they at Barca Lounger?
Oh, no, nobody's throwing a Shays Lounge.
Okay, so Steve has to draw the 1 foot here.
And I think those sweepers need to do that thing known as sweeping.
It looks pretty good. I think they can get there. You got to go. Steve
Nope.
hops in himself. They're going to drive it. They're going to drag it. They're going to drag it. It looks really good. And that is a fantastic draw for 1.
And that, kids, is why you don't hit that back rock. For those of you watching at home, don't do drugs and don't hit back rocks.
if you had a guard
That's
there,
a
that might have
great
helped.
draw for
What?
1
A
by
guard
Steve.
rock.
And
Yeah.
after 2, it's tied up at 1. Good draw, good sweep there by the
Whoa.
skipper.
There's some stripping on the ice.
Yeah, I know.
For our Canadian fans, that's known as peeling. I learned that. I'm not sure if it's a real thing or not, but some people call strip clubs peeler clubs.
Now,
Jim Fanna might be doing some peeling in a minute.
Hold on, I got singles somewhere.
Now at Canuck Curling Club, strip club, the lowest bill is a 5.
Can you give them coins?
That's
Do they have a
impolite.
change purse?
That sounds like you would bruise them.
The loonies. They're loonies,
Loonies
right?
and toonies.
No, Bill.
I feel like I'd be told that's not a coin slot, honey.
Well, this will be our last broadcast. It's been fun talking to you all.
I have a legitimate question. Can you get change back?
I don't know.
Not at a good strip club, but I'm
Well,
pretty
you know
sure
what?
I've seen that ad.
You know what? We will. We'll ask the Anderson boys that are here from Ontario,
Okay. Oh, yeah.
and we'll figure that out.
Yeah. Maybe they'll take Charles on his bachelor party.
Bill's lacrosse team goes to some really crappy. Oh, I should not say that, but
Well, ask Bill then. Has he ever
Yeah.
gotten a toonie
Bill.
back that you wouldn't bring
came
home to the
really-
wife?
that's in Conshohocken, so I don't know.
You came really
There's
close.
some C-section and bullet scars at the places they go to.
Bill, if you're out there, feel free to send me a Facebook message with all the information that I need.
You came really close to saying that, didn't you?
Oh, possibly.
This is both the most and least informative curling.
He said something about rotating.
What?
We talk about throwing change in circles.
No, loonies and toonies.
If you're in Canada,
Euros even? I don't know.
I've never been to a strip club. A female strip club. Oh, what? Well, Bill said that the really crappy one that they go to in Conshohocken, he just texted me, it's closed now.
So tell-
Like,
So tell him to take you to a better one.
a classier one.
Meanwhile, in the land of curling,
It's tied up on sheet A.
and Pittsburgh
1-1.
is sitting one and throwing a guard.
it is tied up on sheet A between Bucks County and Bucks County. Brockman versus Turner. Tied up on sheet B.
Sheet C broke the streak. Ian Alexander's up 2-0 after 2.
A steal one indeed, and we are still finishing the second end on sheet C. Sheet D rather.
But the
Looks like Finger Lakes is throwing, or plain,
yeah, the
which
plain
is-
That's Plainfield.
The
Plain
plain Finger
Lakes.
Lakes is sitting 1 or 2.
looks like they're sitting 2.
Yeah,
Sitting one, I think.
it's tough to tell on those top 2 rocks. But anyway, she can draw for a second or a third, whatever she wants. Or actually, she's not even drawing. I think she's running something back.
That's a lot out front there.
I think she's trying to make a big number right now.
And I don't think it's quite going to work out for her. Unless it does.
So
No.
it's a little bit outside, so it's going to be 6-1
Oh,
in favor of Pittsburgh.
Ball
Or
4.
maybe 2.
I'm going 1. I'm going to be pretty sure with that.
Yeah, well, they're sure, whatever it is.
There's quite a number of people gathered on the heckle bench.
Yep.
Not there to enjoy bucks on bucks.
we have we have Dan Pearson with the mojito. It appears, no surprise.
Yep.
It's not in a pineapple, though, so that's something.
Mac Mead, Vinny Bursey,
Vinny's going to have to be careful. That is his wife on sheet A. You can't say anything dumb.
Steve Johnson, Steve Turner, both of their wives out there. And
Hannah's
both,
out there.
and both not with a history of not saying something dumb.
Yeah, that's true. What?
Bill says he has a Facebook friend who works a few clubs, and he would ask her about the change, but he's scared of her.
Yeah,
So
fair. Well, to be fair, I mean, we're not talking about quarters here. They are at least dollars.
yeah,
I feel like Bucks County needs to go play a Canadian Bonspiel.
I have. I played a couple Canadian Bonspiels, but oddly enough, that form of entertainment hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
well, there's 3 of us here, and Jim, that's a team.
There you go.
We got a team.
Done.
Get the gavel.
Can we just drink to it instead? Jim?
Cheers.
Cheers.
We'll call ourselves the Peelers. It'll work on 2 levels. We've created a Canadian strip club Bonspiel team.
and you love us. Yeah.
Conveniently pulling down my colleagues' mics. And welcoming back to the booth, Amy mentioned Chris Mahoney.
Yeah, I'll be here for a bit. You coming over with me in the morning? 7:30, I think. Ooh. Sounds good. All right.
Bye, Linz. Good game.
What's up?
That was on the mic. You can't hear me.
So we have a little bippity-boppity-boo there. And it will still leave Pittsburgh sitting 1, 2, and 3 stones.
You sure that's 3?
I think
Yep.
it's just two.
I'm pretty sure.
I think Dave's right.
You were right on D. That was only 1.
That makes me 2-0 this weekend.
Look at you. And it's still only Friday.
So Pittsburgh's up 6-1. Alexander's up 2-0. It's tied 1-1 on A and B.
And back to our featured game. That's one's going to
Sail through.
Yeah.
make its way through the house. It's going to be a great guard of the hack.
It's a backside guard.
So Denver looking in here and electing to peel this corner guard. Give them access to shot stone. And with the broom, it's like indicated almost like it's a two-way shot. It's going to be, they have that guard.
Oh.
Oh, no?
It's going to be,
Wow. Left it as a counter.
All right, so now it's 1, 2, and 3 stones for Pittsburgh. And Steve wants to cover that draw path.
Yeah, he's guarding his rock.
Yeah. And, yeah, hey, column A, column B.
That is a sting.
So, we have a comment from Greg Wolf saying,
Hi, Greg Wolfie.
I'm liking the broadcast. We need more snark from Amy, though.
Did he really say that? Oh.
That's exactly what he said.
Let me look at your phone. Oh.
I
Wolfie.
even did it in character.
You did. It wasn't as depressing, though.
Wow.
He needs a little bit more sadness, tinge.
He's listening to this shit.
You just said the wrong word.
I know.
I love Wolfie. He's the best. I'm so happy he's curling on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays is the night the cool kids curl.
It is. I heard that the guy that's running the Wednesday organization, he is awesome.
That's what
Just the best.
That's what people tell him.
Yeah. I don't know what Jim Fannin is doing, but it's
All right, this stone's away. It's coming on up. It's going to take out the shot rock as long as they clear the guard. Gotta get past the guard.
No.
Oh no, you didn't.
Can he run it back?
Oh.
No.
Oh no, and it is still Pittsburgh sitting 3.
Yeah. Although, I mean, that shot rock is wide open.
Thanks, Amy.
Aww. He's so sweet.
Greg Wolf, my first skip.
Mine was Greg Danks.
So Steve's trying to figure out what the heck he's going to do here. There's a whole lot of clutter up there. And I think he's making a pretty sensible call. He's going to try to guard the way to his stone now. For my money, I'd probably come with the other turn.
Yeah, I would too.
7 pretty frosty out of the corners.
You haven't been there. You don't really know what's going to do. So, you know, for a multitude of reasons, I think I'd come the other way.
There's a ridiculous amount of rocks in play on A.
And I think 87% of them are behind the tee line.
So Steve's rock is away. Brushers are on it. It's already curling past the desired line.
I think at this point they're trying to get it over.
And they will not be successful in that, and it will be a hog stone. So it will give Aaron from from Denver rather, an opportunity to make a hit and roll under.
Mary Fannon's looking very concerned right now. She and Jim and Steve and Laura have been doing a fantastic job so far running this field this weekend.
Indeed.
I think she's fiddling with her car keys and debating about going home.
Debating whether or not to take her brother with her.
Or that.
Oh, she just waved her head no. Now she looks perplexed. I think she just realized we're talking about her.
Okay, so there's a final stone on the way after a rather casual relationship with the hog line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Looks like it's right on that blue.
That looks pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Good shot there, and now Steve will have his last. And he'll have an opportunity to counter that.
I think I'd almost come the other way with it. I mean, that one.
No, I think I agree with this turn.
I don't know. I mean, I think the line to that front guard is a little tight, and the Denver rock did move a little left on after impact.
This makes it a little easier to get the roll under, though.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think you're right, but it's a very fine line to get by that guard.
Well, just don't miss, right?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
All right, so Steve Buffington, Pittsburgh Curling Club, final stone for him, and then number 3. On its way.
Nah, I don't know. It's got to work.
Looks really close, though. That's good.
Oh, there it goes.
It's fine, it's fine. Gonna clear the guard for sure. Now are you gonna get the great roll? Sweep it, sweep it, sweep it, and put it underneath.
Nice.
That is a fantastic curling shot.
That's a peach.
And that leaves Pittsburgh sitting 1, 2, and 3. Where are the cowbells when we need them? Joe Weber, find a cowbell.
You don't ever need a cowbell.
Joe needs a cowbell.
Does he have a fever?
Yeah. There we go.
Not Jim Fannin, though.
Well, Jim Fannin does not need a cowbell.
He does not.
So that leaves Pittsburgh potted right on the lid. So it's going to be a run back for Denver to score 1. And we start something bad.
Yes.
Cowbells.
Yes, you did.
If Will Ferrell's not here, the cowbell
My
should not be
fault.
either. Thanks, Dave.
God damn you.
Can you say that?
I think I just did.
Just did.
All right.
I don't think he's quite going to get the real curl he wants. This might just go right on by.
I don't think he's going to even get
Yeah,
a tick.
it's going to skitter past everything.
That's
And it's going to be a steal of 1, 2, and 3 for Pittsburgh.
well,
I bet if he had gotten more in the first, that would be easier.
So after 3 ends of play, it is Pittsburgh 4, Denver 1.
Ian Alexander looks super mad at me right now.
he just looks baffled.
He's giving me eyes from the ice.
That's terrible.
We'll give you some other updates once we get the third ends posted across the barn. We don't have anything else up right now.
Now we do on sheet C. Philadelphia scores again. It's 4-0.
4-0. Team
A's posted.
Team Bucks Alexander posing as Philly.
I don't know. I think we'll let Philly have him.
Fair enough.
He did a really nice job on the cameras and mics, though.
That's true.
He did indeed. So yeah, it's 2-1 Bucks over Bucks on sheet A.
Turner Bucks over Rockman Bucks.
Yep, with Turner Bucks up.
Ian also gives a really nice hug.
That one I don't know, but I believe it.
Yeah. He's no Kevin, but
Bucks Philly allergy.
who else has Bucks on his team?
Nobody. It's just him.
I guess we'll play.
We claim you.
John played here this year.
Oh, that's right.
John Segel played here this year.
Yeah, on Fridays.
John is actually currently a Bucks member.
Yeah, that's right.
Which one is that?
The crazy-looking professor.
Beard?
Yep, beard hair.
Yeah.
His kid plays juniors at Phillies, too.
Yep. Yeah, so sweeping with the black hat.
Yeah. He's a nice guy.
He's a very nice man.
But he does look like he's straight out of Independence Day.
Yeah. I have sat in a warmer with him for 2 hours and not talked.
Brent Spiner all day.
Yep.
Who?
Data from Star Trek or the scientist from Independence Day. That's the actor's name.
I have never seen an episode of Star Trek.
None of the Star Treks?
None.
Wow.
Not a TV or a movie.
Well, there you go.
That's quite odd for a curler.
Actually, at this point, it's just quite odd for a human.
I watched a lot of sci-fi and fantasy, just no Star Trek. I just made Star Wars bunk bed curtains for my kids, though, and they're super cool.
I guess you've chosen your side.
I have. It's Star Wars. Are there any Star Trek guys that are as cute as Han Solo?
I don't know. I mean, Geordi was always mildly attractive with the visor.
Is that Reading Rainbow guy?
Yep.
Nice.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah. Or, I mean, you have Odo from Deep Space Nine, who doesn't love a changeling.
What's he changed from and to?
I don't think they ever really got into that in the episode other than,
It's the $100,000 pyramid. Special guests, LeVar Burton and Nipsey Russell.
Oh, I have super cool Star Wars glasses that Greg Wolf gave to my boys. They're really cool.
Nice. Way to bring that full circle.
Yeah. They're from Burger King, I think. They're awesome.
Oh. Just a bit outside.
It would have been easier if you had a heavier shirt on, though. Taking that shirt off may have lessened the impact of falling on the ice.
He seems to have taken it like a champ. He's all right.
He's good. Bounced right back up.
Yep.
Bounceability, that's what it's all about.
Looks like the heckle bench has increased in heckling.
Up to a solid 8 or so.
Yeah, we got Steve Turner, we got Vinny Bursey, we got Mac Mead, we got Mel Soria, Dan Pearson, Vinny Freeze,
Ben Hallman.
Ben Hallman, and his SO, I forget her name.
Hannah.
Hannah Smith.
Thank you.
She's super nice.
She is, I just forgot her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He curls on Wednesdays. On like what I've heard is like the best team on Wednesdays.
By far.
By far. Maybe except for the standings. Maybe not there.
But we're not keeping track of standings anymore, so who cares?
It looks like it's going to come up short. Is it going to squeak over?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it did come in
did.
contact.
Contact.
It came in contact with a stone, which is in play, so
There you go.
doesn't matter whether it's over the line or not.
I think it does have the added benefit of being over the line, though.
That's one of those ones where I can really say, yeah, don't know about that with the angle, but this is going to wreck. Doink.
Indeed. Huh? He's playing the
Maybe
tap again.
Get that rock off the sheet.
Thank you, Jimothy.
Oh, Jimothy, I love that.
We've given Jim Fenn so many names and jobs.
I decided that my oldest son needs Michael, and that if the abbreviation for bicycle is bike,
Right.
then Mike should turn into Mycicle, so I call him Mycicle now.
Nice.
He does not like it. It has not stopped me from calling it him
No,
that,
in
though.
fact, I'm sure it increased it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we decided that Jim Fenn is the Walmart greeter of Bucks County Curling Club.
Is he overly enthusiastic?
Anytime somebody walks in the door, he has to say hello to someone.
Yeah. That
That's-
worked for
that's-
the whole day, I think.
That's a rule. He's
Just missed on C.
Yep.
Hit their own out.
back to our featured sheet. It's 2 Denver stones in the house, and Steve is contemplating the slash here.
Is he looking to try to hit off of his own and into the other?
No, I think he might be chasing the back
He
one.
was thinking slash, but now he's going to come down. He's going to take out the back one.
That's the hope, anyway.
But it's a good two-way shot. You're going to
It's on the front.
You're going to get something that's good, right?
He's going to catch the top
Okay,
one.
so
Oh,
he got the top one and well pushed the other one under cover, which sucks.
Yeah.
But they are playing with the lead right now.
And it's in the
I thought you
it's-
meant a lead is in the position of like, yeah, they are. No.
Denver trying to draw another one underneath cover here to try to make a multiple score here. Everybody's happy when they can score multiples.
It's a good life goal. I think Steve's just going to try and draw down to that one.
Not a bad call at all.
Is that a pretty similar draw to what he threw 2 ends ago?
Yep. What's the one he threw 2 ends ago, not his vice, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks a little heavy.
It's a lot heavy.
I was being nice.
They can't hear you.
So trying to score another one, trying to suck one in there. Stones away. Both teams playing at a pretty good pace here, which is refreshing.
Well, that looks like it's taken off on him. Oh, he's way all over the guard
Yeah,
now.
it is. Now, almost let that go right now, right?
Yeah, cross over and try and run that back like that.
Makes it a lot tougher for Pittsburgh. Because he has to call that draw, and Steve's going to try to stick one in there. And
I mean, I think as long as Steve can get kind of under that guard into the forefoot, it makes it hard for Denver to get more than one.
And, well, the draw is Steve's shot. That's really what's in his wheelhouse as a player.
And he did, like you said, pin it 2 ends ago.
Yep. He's going to look to do that again. Take an ice just into the 12-foot. Looking for about 4.5 feet of curl.
The Plain Finger Lakes over on sheet D scored another, so it's 6-2 after 3 now.
Very good. Sheet D. Sheet D, Pittsburgh was in the lead.
Yeah, so yeah, they're up 6-2.
Okay.
The Plainfield team scored in the third.
Okay.
To make it 6-2 instead of 6-1.
Okay, fair enough. Looks a little narrow for a line right now. Brushes are on it.
I think they also think it's a little light, and I think they might be right. I think he's already on the guard.
Yeah, for sure. This is a
He
little bit
gets
light.
that far.
So that was his first, and now let's see what the call is for Denver.
He's just trying to draw one in, too.
Yep, trying to get there. It's a very good game on sheet A. Of course, you can't see it, but tight game between two Bucks teams.
Looks like Amanda just hit this it too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Sarge and Sarah were sweeping it. This looks
Which
as
one's Sarge?
Martha.
Martha.
Oh, yeah.
It's a wee bit heavy.
Sergeant O'Connor.
That's still a counter, though.
That's got to put some pressure on for sure.
Does that make it easier to sit down on that?
Yeah, it does. You still have to make it, though.
And sitting on it only, I mean, cuts them to one,
one.
and then gives them the opportunity to sit on you for 2. Because Denver does have hammer.
Yeah, I definitely would rather be Denver right now.
Denver's checking their phone.
That's how you know how nonchalant they're feeling.
Also because folks from Denver tend to be more relaxed.
Maybe he wants to know if we're talking about how cool his beard is.
And maybe he's checking out the live feed.
Possible. Did we just go up to 9? And then down again?
We're actually at 16.
Wow.
But my phone's one of them, so 15.
What did we do right in a past life?
Must be that scintillating talk about
Yeah, was that
rocks.
scintillating? About what?
Well, we have broken 100 once.
Just once.
That's heavy.
And has to curl. I don't think it's quite going to get anywhere near where he wants it to go.
He threw
Yeah,
the
you're
right
never
color,
going to
though.
like that.
No.
So it's going to be an open draw to the
For
8-foot 4-3.
Is he hitting? What is happening?
No.
Is he trying to hit again?
God, I hope not.
What would it get him?
No, he started
just
drawing.
drawing.
Okay, good. Of course, the hit and stick would be good for your 3, but
you just threw the draw.
the higher percentage shot is a draw. So here he comes, throwing the tuck delivery. And that looks a bit toasty to me.
Yeah, the skip seems to think so. Oh, yeah. Well, he threw the hit, just not at the blue rock.
And that's going to make its way through the house. It will be a score of 2 for Denver. So after 4 ends of play, it will be Pittsburgh 4, Denver 3.
I think he understood the call to be full white, just not which white.
Last rock's away on A, it looks like, too.
It is Team Brockman
Drawing for 3.
trying to draw for, I think, 2.
Well, she's in.
She's in for 2 for sure.
And Martha looks like she wants to die.
It's 2 for sure. And are they going to kick all the stones? Yes, they are. So it's just 2.
Okay. You never know. They could have agreed on 3.
Bet you $1.
No, I don't care that much. I don't care for a Canadian loonie that you threw at a stripper.
And she said that's not a coin slot.
Oh. There are small children who listen to this broadcast.
No, there's really not.
No.
So 5th end action on our feature sheet. We have a center guard up. Long center-ish guard.
I was going to say, it's more like a 4-foot guard.
Draw underneath attempted here by Steve from Pittsburgh.
I'll hang around.
It got underneath a little bit behind the tee line, but not so bad. We have another steal 1 for Ian Alexander and his team.
Man's on a roll.
Holding a 5-0 lead right now after 4 ends in the spirit of the World Cup.
Giving his lead the distinct direction, put the stone in the house.
And Sean Boyle's going to attempt to do that.
Was he successful?
It's still moving. We're not sure yet.
So stacked corner-ish 4-foot guards. Trying to be drawn under right now by Steve.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if
Let's
it
see
pays
how
off
it works
for him.
out. Yep.
It's a little easier to see when you're not wearing a blindfold.
Curling hard and not going to get out.
Is it a cross? I don't think it is.
Very close to the hog line. Let's see what they decide on. Aaron doing his best Ronald Reagan impersonation. He trusted but verified. Thanks, Chris. At least you picked that up.
I did not.
I got there. I was waiting for some kind of wall joke, and then I got it.
Oh, sorry, I'm stuck on your cord.
I hate it when that happens.
I just read Michelle Obama's book. It was really good. Doesn't have anything to do with Chris's cord, though.
No, I got no mentions in that book.
Once again, I'm glad you enjoyed our last broadcast.
Steve trying again to get behind that, I guess now triple stacked 4-foot guard.
Yeah, but I think he's trying to go behind the 3 guard now.
Oh, did he called an audible? Well, I don't know.
Well, they're on it, and Steve is saying hard.
But I think they're on the guard.
You're going to tap that in.
They are for sure. And, well, you didn't want to do that, did you?
No.
Good enough to count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well count.
Sitting one.
But it's still, I mean, it's half stuck out, but Denver's going to get a chance to guard it up first.
Not so sure what we're contemplating here.
The meaning of life? I don't know. Oh, he's playing the split for some reason.
This is on the aggressive side.
Yeah. It's a lot of ice, too, to get all the way over there for the split.
I concur. Calling 6.5 feet of ice, and as much as I am a lackey for how good our ice is, it's not curling that much.
And that zone is definitely not going to get there for the split. The question is, does it just run the blue guard in? No.
Well, that might not be the worst outcome.
No, I mean, it changes the weight that Steve has to play to get at that red rock. He's got to go.
He has to throw like normal now.
Yeah.
Oh, he just called up.
Well, with that ice, that's not ice. That's not up.
He tapped his shoulder, so maybe he has a different weight call.
That's my guess.
Or this might be up for this guy.
That's also true. I think that's playing more like board, and it's also on a guard.
On the top blue, and it's going to leave that red one sitting there. Shot stone just to half in the 8-foot.
Where's the microphone in the warm room?
There isn't one. It's coming off ours.
I hear people talking. I just can't tell from where.
Yeah, the warm room noise comes off of our mics.
Oh.
So it must be the people sitting behind us.
Usually is. We had a very notable draw during the Childs, where the B broom stacking table was Jersey Pinelands and our good friend Bridget O'Grady.
Were they loud?
Dominated the telecast.
I played with a...
And I don't get to talk about being loud. I understand that.
I apparently told an inappropriate story at a broom stacking table that was picked up on a microphone in Connecticut.
Nice.
That's fantastic. Were you ever shushed at Broomstones?
I've never been to Broomstones.
Oh, wow.
That worked by accident, sort of.
All kinds of wiki-wax stuff.
Leaves blue sitting one.
Yeah, I mean, it's wide open.
Yeah, nice shot, take it out. Shot looks good. It's on the way. They're going to sweep it some here. They have it all day. It's just about controlling the roll here.
He's doing
Just
pretty
kind of knows
nose.
it.
So it does leave Pittsburgh a way out here. There's a hit and roll under cover here. Because if you roll under that stone on our right of the screen, you're going to end up being behind triple stack guards, essentially. So it's away.
They're on it.
Steve wants it really hard. Got the hit and the roll, and it will be shot, but wide open.
Well,
Yeah,
for a
7/8 open.
I would say for a right-hander, it's not wide. It's a little tricky.
No, that's not the easiest shot for sure.
Are any of them left?
Handed or?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. Well, it's a skip throwing, and he's not. I could come to the bench for a lefty.
Can you sub in?
Yeah. We need a reliever here in
Yeah.
the fifth end.
Double switch.
Give me a Gelman.
Bring out your skip and your shortstop, and
We need Steve Johnson to come in right now.
yep. Give me the lefty.
Okay, so the call is to come here with a downweight shot. Shots away. Now the Manitoba
Like
tuck
on his
delivery.
belly button. My
Yeah,
goodness.
he's throwing the tuck. Brent throws the same delivery.
Yep. He's got this.
Pass the first guard. And
To the inside.
pass the second one. And
Just
a
got
beautiful roll
Nice.
to the button.
they sitting four?
It's wide
3.
open, but that
3.
was a great throw and sweep. So Steve, with his first stone, has to counter. He's going to come from the intern side.
Yep, right at it.
Steve Buffington.
Is
known-
his name really Buffington?
That's his name,
awesome.
yep. Steve is known for his outgoing and boisterous, gregarious personality.
I'm assuming you're kidding right now.
Oh, the man is a president of a curling club. Who knows?
Indeed.
I bet he likes spreadsheets.
I mean, not as much as other people, but sure.
I think spreadsheets are the best.
I have heard that.
Just say Steve has a very balanced temperament.
I bet he looks the same joyful as he does morose.
That would be correct. But one of my favorite members of the GNCC.
Winning the C event of the Norfolk 5 and under. Right on the nose.
Yeah, Steve's really good people. Yeah. No, he had no part of that.
I was saying that was your favorite memory.
I
You
got.
played with a lovely team.
Oh yes, you were on it, of
Yeah.
course. That was fantastic.
That's where I was going with that.
Yeah. I think even the viewers at home picked up on that one.
Yeah. It was
that's-
not subtle.
No, it was an anvil to the head.
Yeah. It's like when I try to set somebody up with somebody else. Subtlety is not my forte.
Yeah, no.
No.
You're like, pants off, just go.
Well, I don't take my pants off.
Well, no, you're telling the other
I
two
take
people.
Jeannie's pants off.
There you go. Just take Jeannie's pants off.
Thank-
Sorry, John, if you're listening at home.
We're going to take her pants off for you and then send her home.
Yep.
So we can be doing him a favor.
Thanks, Chuck, for making that one possible. This one needs to curl a bit.
It's coming over.
It's coming.
They're trying to get that
Gonna get
perfect
to the
roll
inside.
underneath. And there it is.
Look at that. That was a nice touch shot.
That's a beautiful curling shot, and it does leave them sitting 1, 2, and 3. And
And really no backing.
Steve Buffington is going to have to make another big skips draw here.
Score update over on sheet D. Pittsburgh scored 1 in the 7th, so they're up 7-2 halfway through that game. Fourth, right. Either way, halfway through the game, they're up 7-2.
Alexander is still up 5-3 on C.
Sticks and Stones put up a 3 spot in the 5th end. They're going to have to hurry just a little bit. They're 30-ish seconds behind if they want to play 8 ends.
And Brockman's back up over Turner 3-2 on
Yeah,
A.
it looks like our future game is likely going to be a 7-end affair.
Actually, every game other than sheet C is likely to be a 7-end affair. Must be a long day. People are tired.
I don't hate it.
I'm okay with it. I have to be back here at 7:30 in the morning to scrape the ice, so that's fine.
I have to be on the ice at 8:45. That's better than scraping it, though,
Yeah.
at 7:30.
But I'll be drinking at 8:45.
Yeah. I have to leave my house at 7:30 to get here.
I have to leave my house at 7:25.
Okay, so here we go. Steve Buffington with the final stone in the 5th end. Sweepers are on it. It looks light. It looks narrow.
Yeah.
It looks like trouble.
That's a bad miss. That's a 3 spot for Denver.
And that's a steal of 1,
Gonna
2,
tie that
and
up?
3. And it
No,
will.
it's more than they got 2 in the last end. I think they're up 6-4 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we need to get
He
some.
looks excited.
Their vice really needs to get with the score hanging principle here.
Yeah, that's like a bit of the deal.
Yeah, the people at home are going to pitch a fit. Rawr. I said the people at home.
Oh.
There's the 4th
I
end.
was just feeling their roaring.
And there's the 6th end. So it is 6-4 in favor of Denver after 5 ends.
Denver had a lovely spiel that we went out to this year.
Oh, yeah.
We're out for the Mile High.
Yeah, you went over the Uncle Touchy spiel.
We
Yep,
did.
It was a lovely spiel.
We took 16 Bucks people out, plus Bill.
And we all came back.
I have a feeling I know why Bill went.
That's correct, sir.
He does love the clear mountain air.
Yes, exactly.
Over on sheet A.
Bill put our team together.
It's all tied up 3-3 after 5.
No, Bill put half your team together. He didn't care who the other half was.
He didn't care if I was on the team.
No.
It's tied up on sheet A.
It's a Bucks barn burner. Some nice alliteration there.
Yep, sheet C is a 5-3. Team Ian Alexander, Philadelphia kind of Bucks lead over Nutmeg.
Ian's blowing on the glass over on C. He's making kissy faces at Bill Laufer.
I think we're lucky he's just blowing on the glass.
Not on Bill.
And back to our featured game.
Isn't someone responsible for chaperoning that man?
Lee.
Oh, yeah. Lee, where are you?
Is she playing in this?
I don't think so. Maybe she's playing tennis somewhere? I don't know.
That'd be
Maybe she's just enjoying a weekend
either
off.
that or pickleball.
Does she play pickleball?
She does play pickleball.
My in-laws play pickleball.
I hear that's a fun sport. I haven't tried it.
I don't understand what pickleball is.
It's
it
with
like
a
a
wiffle
wiffle
ball
ball?
and a tiny paddle, and it's like on a small.
So like a ping pong paddle?
I think it's bigger than that, but it's like a tiny tennis court as opposed to a full-blown tennis court with a low net. I don't know. I've never played, but it's apparently gaining in popularity. I don't know. Warwick Township over here has courts in the park.
It's popular amongst seniors because with the smaller court, the mobility issue is downgraded somewhat.
Yeah. Personally, I'd like to get back into playing more racquetball again.
Put that back, 100% in the record. I did not just call Lee Alexander old.
No.
That's fair. But yeah, I used to play racquetball all the time.
I did too. I played in college and then right after college.
Okay. No, I played when I was in law school. There were half a dozen of us that used to play all the time. Just play for hours.
I got a mortgage and then I didn't have a gym membership anymore.
Oh.
And then I did the racquetball days.
Yeah, I had to pay for law school, and then I didn't have a racquetball membership anymore either. And then I was bummed. I found out the Newtown Racquetball Club doesn't have a racquetball.
What do they have?
Well, it's the owners of the NAC, the athletic club, so they have the athletic club.
Yeah. That's turned into like a whole. I read a whole article on that.
On the NAC?
A whole one?
Yeah. The NAC is like
not
this.
Just a headline.
Well, the NAC is now like a high social club.
I don't know. It's above my pay grade. I know that much.
Yeah, it's people go to be seen and
wasn't it? I think
and
President Trump before he was
Sweat.
president was there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and apparently some other activities happen there from time to time.
I'm not getting into whatever that is.
I feel like I'm going to stop.
Yeah. But anyway,
Well,
racquetball is fun.
But we can't afford the NAC anyway, so.
No.
I bet we could. No, never mind. I was going to say we could play racquetball once we melt the ice down in here, but that would be a very high ceiling.
I was going to say we could kind of like half-assedly
Yeah.
play them under the locker rooms, maybe.
We have some exciting summer renovation projects happening this summer.
Some painting, the building of a shelf.
Some new carpeting in the locker rooms. Maybe hanging the mirror from the women's locker room, not on the floor, but on the wall.
Well, there
That's
you go.
possible.
I didn't know that was on the list, but that sounds good.
The angle is a little unflattering.
No, I don't know. I try not to frequent the women's locker room too often.
Unless you're Greg Dankson in the puzzle club. He has to go into the women's locker room to access the puzzles.
I'm not Greg Danks, nor am I in the puzzle club. And to be fair, if we wanted a puzzle, I would just send my wife in there.
That's true. It's a lovely puzzle collection.
I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even frequent the regular men's locker room, so I don't know what they have in there.
You're in the special one?
Where I'm in the Dan Pearson Memorial locker room.
I think I want to give that guy on sheet C a hair thing.
A hair tie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
feel like that would get in my way. My hair is shorter than his.
And sweeping, yeah, I feel like it would be all in my face. He's also curling in jeans. I don't know that I could do that.
That's tricky.
Yeah,
I did that once.
I did that for my learn to curl, and then I never did it again.
I switched cars and had the wrong bag with me and had to curl in jean capris and a tank top. It was an unpleasant night. I have since kept emergency sweatpants and a sweatshirt in my cubby.
There you go.
Made good choices.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever curled in capris.
They would do nice things for your calves, maybe. It's possible.
I've curled in shorts. I mean, they show off the calves a little bit, but
Yeah.
no.
We talk about curling in shorts.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
And we're not talking.
Capris specifically.
Yes. Do you curl in capris?
I have not done that. No.
There you go.
Oh, I think it's going to go right through.
That is going to go very much right through.
Yeah, I don't have the ass for that.
For capris?
Yeah.
You need an ass for capris?
I mean to look really good.
Well, if that's the standard, then usually you need that for most things.
Yeah, that's true.
Why don't they let us do curling night in America? I don't understand.
I feel like it would elevate the game, really bring a whole new set of 16 fans.
Yeah.
I've been invited to officiate curling night in America when they have it down in Carolina.
Then maybe we should send them this tape and maybe they'll fly us down and we can do commentary.
Have you considered this terrific trio? Consider the alliteration.
There's a good shot there, and
Celebrated by the heckle bench.
that they would fall off.
I feel like he's got that whole thing worked out. I feel like that's just his look. He wakes up in the morning dressed like that. He goes to sleep dressed like that. He curls dressed like that.
It's just...
He showers dressed like that. Like the whole thing.
This takeout's coming down. It's going to be just
the outside.
On the outside a little bit, but not a bad, not the worst outcome.
No, made it better.
Jostled them around.
Yep.
See, that's where if you had cameras on the things that you could appreciate that more.
Yep.
Yep.
Could see the international sign for jostle.
Yep. You always have to come up with interesting international signs if you're, you know, you can't hear your team down the ice.
Your no sweep sign still always confuses me.
The hand up?
No, which is the one that's the, is this the sweep?
This is sweep, yeah.
That's sweep, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit hot, I think. It'll hang around, but a little deeper than you wanted.
Not so bad.
Is it ever deeper than you want?
We can just follow it down.
Dave Schmel is regretting his choices in life. Mostly that he said I could come sit next to him. That's a nice takeout on A.
Yep,
right
good shot
on the
by
nose.
Miss Jedleski.
So, shot coming down on our feature sheet. It is a little bit hot, and that will certainly be deeper than he wanted.
Oh, yeah. That was a board weight draw, I think.
Leaves Fred sitting 3.
Playing for a 4th.
I can't tell if their skip is anything.
Well, everyone is something.
Well, he's very
I'm hoping for me.
neutral? Was that the right word?
That's fair.
What's the...
No, neutral. That works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and over
Like
on
a
sheet
base.
Over on sheet D, the Plain Finger Lakes team scored a couple in the 5th, so they're down 7-4 after 5, looking like they're going to play a 7-end game.
Do you think C is going to get it in on time? They what? 1 left, 2 left.
C, there are only hope, I think. Well, actually, B might stand a chance.
Yeah,
is there Obi-Wan Kenobi?
So I think C's going to
See, I
make
know
it.
my Star Wars.
Well, they have to. Well, they have to start trotting a little bit right now to make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, B's doing a little thinking at this point, so I'm not quite sure. Although, actually, at this point, A might make it too. They've only got a few rocks left.
Yeah, A might make the 8.
Yeah, it was looking like C was going to be the only one, but A and B are trying to come along. D they'd have to throw, I think, 10 rocks in a minute and 40 seconds. I don't think that's quite going to work.
Ian looks a little light. They're sweeping like he's light.
Yeah, I think he's going to come up a skosh short.
Or on the guard.
Yeah, he's given up at least 3. He might give up 4 here. Oh, he gave up 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, so it's 6-5 from 5-0 to 6-5, just like that.
And Ian Alexander is making his way to the men's room to
I don't think we need to talk about what he does in the men's room, do we?
do something.
The cameras will figure
Maybe
it
he's
out.
just going to get a beer. Or hug us. He could just be coming to hug us.
No, he has
No.
a rather exasperated look on his face.
He doesn't have an I'm going to hug people look.
No.
That was a great draw over on sheet A by Amanda Brockman there.
And
Oh, no.
only sheet C is going to get 8 ends here.
Yeah, you're right.
So we have a takeout here coming from Steve Buffington. Steve's trying to sneak through that port. He's going to get the top one.
Yeah, but he didn't hang around.
He's sitting 3
Yeah,
now?
that's not his target. He was really trying to get to that back one.
or at least hit and kind of roll over and cut them down to 1.
Yeah, so now you're going to have a guard put up or a counting guard. So Steve's going to be facing 3 or 4, which is obviously less than ideal. And the clock strikes 0, so only sheet C will be getting 8 ends. So our featured game, this is the penultimate end.
Wow, look at you and your penultimate.
That's an excellent word.
And I like it on sheet C. They don't even need AN. They're just throwing at the non-existent broom. We don't need no stinking broom. Well,
A little short.
Yeah,
Leaves
but
it for 3.
Steve's playing against 3. I mean, there's
That's-
no real good shot here.
You can draw around the outside, maybe come off your own.
You could kind of tap that blue one back. I guess that's sitting on the 4-foot. I don't know that I like. Well,
He's thinking, he's kind of looking right now at maybe the board weight shot through that port. And coming down the 1 in the 4-foot.
yeah, I think it's there.
It sucks, but
I think.
I
Yeah.
think it sucks less than every other shot.
I mean, like a hack weight, maybe even. Yeah, I don't know.
Megan Turner just threw a nice takeout to sit 3 on A.
Good for her.
Yeah, Amanda's got a hit and stick here for 1.
Good for her.
Well, she has to throw it first.
Yeah. She has the option to hit and stick. The opportunity.
It looks like Steve is settling in on the down weight hit. Just trying to figure out the broom placement.
The Denver team looks like it's scanning the warm room for something,
Yeah.
and I don't know what.
Here,
I don't know.
a comb.
So, based on the ice, I would say Steve is throwing back 12 weight, back 8 weight.
And
Oh, dear.
stick.
Oh, hit. Yep.
Brockman is going to sit end out that the 6th end with 1.
And the Heckle bench approves.
That'll put her up 4-3.
This right here is a pivotal shot in our featured match.
Well, this is the game. I mean, he misses this. That's the show.
Yep.
You're down 5 with 1 end to go. I mean, I think at that point you just shake.
No, definitely a key shot. So, Steve Buffington lined up to do what a skip's paid for. Tough one. Here we go. Shots away, relatively on broom.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
there
gone.
it goes.
It picked or
They,
it just took off.
oof.
Oh, that did pick, and that is completely unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's going to be a steal of 3 red stones
Yeah, that's the end of that.
and likely handshakes, I think.
Nobody's shaken yet. He's going. Looks like he's getting ready to go to the other end.
Does he realize he's only going to play 7?
No, he knows. And here it comes.
Wait.
They're chatting.
Yeah.
They're going to the other end.
No, they're saying, all right, let's throw him back.
All right. Well, we'll throw him up.
Yeah, that's true. All
I
right.
would feel like throwing up if I had to play the 7th end.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It's broom stacking savings time that you could be enjoying.
Well, Steve does have a team of relatively new curlers, which he wants to give Monsfield experience to.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for that. But I mean, I remember I played a spiel with 5 and unders, and the skip came to me and said, hey, listen, you know, my front end's never played a spiel before. Do you mind if we keep going? And I said, fine, until I ran him out of rocks, and then found out afterwards that his front end was telling my front end, why the heck are we still playing this game? So really.
Have you ever gotten screwed by that?
In what way? Oh,
Like let someone keep playing and then lost?
I have not.
I don't think I have.
I did have somebody score a few rocks on me and play another end, which I didn't really expect. But
Well, when we were at the Dykes this year, we were up by 3 in the 7th, sitting 3, and the skip had to throw kind of a miracle shot, and he ended up missing his shot by several feet, ticking, wicking, and spinning to get 1. So instead of being down by 6, he was only down by 2, so decided to play an 8th. But luckily, no, we didn't lose that game. And
We played in the C final. We were up 5, played the last end, and they took 5, almost. I think we gave up 4.
well,
That was 5 years ago. It was a really long time ago.
oh, Chuck had a shot to win that game.
You remember who we played?
Yeah, Chuck Barnes.
Oh,
There you go.
Chuck Barnes from Cape Cod.
no idea. Is that? Oh, isn't that when you guys tried to outdrink each other before the game?
No, that was against Don LaHoy, my good friend. That was a great thing. Greg Danks from our club went up surreptitiously to both myself and Don LaHoy from Rutland Rocks. He's now curling out of Broomstones. And said, hey, this guy likes to drink. You should try getting drunk. To both of us.
Nice.
And that ensued us buying each other drinks before the draw incessantly. No, but the finals was us against Cape Cod and Chuck Barnes.
I just remember we couldn't drink because they couldn't open the bar until noon, and we had like the 10 o'clock draw on Sunday morning.
Yeah, well, we benefited from a opponent's miss, and then we were able to make a shot. So
I got a sexy dance from Matt Gartner. It was pretty great.
yes, you did.
He's a very talented dancer.
And we had 3 Bucks teams there, and Bucks teams in the A, B, and C finals, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think Christy Kirchner's team won the A.
Yep.
She was Christy, not Kirchner then.
Yeah, she is Chrissy
Freeman?
Chrissy Freeman.
Yeah.
And then Michelle Sheffer was the runner-up in the B, and we were fortunate enough to win the C.
There you go.
So looking here at our featured sheet, we're just counting down the stones at this point.
Yeah, we're definitely running out of them.
Red sitting 2.
Oh,
It's going to go. Is it going to stick around in the
it's
back?
going to hang.
It's going to outcount one of them.
It's
enough
going to
for
be
second shot.
yeah, it's a Marv Albert.
Well, it's better than a Marv Albert.
What the hell's a Marv Albert?
A backbiter.
I don't understand.
Google it? I
Just
don't
go
know.
ahead. Just go ahead and Google that. Not worth explaining in the live stream.
no.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
That was his thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see that again.
It's going to stick them in for 2.
Yeah. Yeah, he was playing the split there, I think.
Things look pretty congested over on C. Can you tell where they're at there?
I think Blue, who is Sticks and Stones of Nutmeg, is sitting 1 there. I mean, it's back 4, but still sitting 1.
They have one more after this, though, correct?
Yeah.
They got theirs in.
They're the only sheet that can play 8
Yeah.
ends. Yep.
The rest have to hump their rocks back.
Or they can just bring them back. I mean, whatever's easier for them.
I have a feeling I don't want to look at Dave's phone right now.
Just right now.
So you're I graduated high school.
That's one. Yeah, it's 1 year before me.
I did not know that. Isn't that what that one guy said?
That's Johnny Carson.
Did Marv Albert work for Johnny Carson? I have no idea who Marv Albert
He
is.
was a sportscaster.
Yeah, basketball.
Is he the guy that wouldn't get on a plane?
No, that's John Madden.
That's why he had a bus.
Well, Johnny Carson would be like, yeah, I did not know that. That is some wild, wacky
Who was
stuff.
the guy that worked with us, the back guy to Johnny Carson?
Well, that would be Ed McMahon. He would go, and Ed
Did he also say yes?
Ed McMahon was the original Bobo. He'd go, yes, you are correct, sir.
Pittsburgh's almost out of rocks here.
Indeed.
They need 5, and they literally have, including the one that's sitting 4th shot, only 5 rocks to count. So.
And so there you go. There's that.
Oh, 1? No, none.
Nice shot. Take it out.
Yeah. Get rid of that. And once Denver rips this rock,
That's it.
should be.
Yeah, I would expect to shake at that point.
I would think so.
Brockman sitting 4 over on A
Yeah.
with 3 or 4 to go on each side.
No,
I can't see.
it's the last vice rock for Turner team. So there's only 6
This
rocks on each
needs
side.
This is curling in nicely. It's going to be a good takeout.
That should be all she wrote.
Yep. Long
Might
as
take
it's
them
enough-
both out.
No,
Oh,
all you
just
need
the
is
one.
one. That should be the end of that. Let's see if we get some shakes and maybe, perhaps.
Oh, nothing. Maybe they can't do math.
No, maybe not.
Did he say the little counselor's room?
Little commentator's room.
Oh, commentators. That makes more sense.
Yeah, he's not being a lawyer right now. We can't afford that. Especially because
It's probably legally not wise either.
especially because he made partner.
It requires a higher per diem.
Yeah, he definitely bills more per
Getting
hour
nothing,
than he
just
used
taking
to.
himself out.
Oh,
Oof.
there's the handshakes and congratulations
That's more of an arm pat.
to the Denver Curling Club.
Do you think he'd mind if we just called him Beardy?
Aaron, Adam, and Mike.
Did we figure out who their sub was?
They have a sub. Congratulations.
Possibly from Plainfield?
And they're very Plainfieldian. Winning over the Pittsburgh Curling Club, Steve Buffington, Carson Turner, Nick Steiner, and Mike Thornton. So that's going to be the last draw of the evening for us. So from the K&J Magnetics Warm Room, for Amy Metch, Chris Mahoney, I'm Dave Schmel. I wish you a very pleasant good evening.
We don't say goodnight to the other ones?
Good night, everyone.
Well, the other sheets when they finish.
No, we don't do radio broadcasts.
Okay.
Good evening and a pleasant good tomorrow.